Hello again. Crowtree Leisure Centre in Sunderland was bursting at the seams tonight in the hope that its local hero could become a legend. Billy Hardy has his day job there, watching others as a pool attendant. Tonight, they're all watching him as he challenges to become IBF Bantamweight champion of the world. Defending champion is Orlando Canizales from Laredo in Texas, who won his title with a 15th round stoppage back in July '88. His third defence comes here with a reputation of pure class. At ringside, Jim Watt and Reg Guttridge.
Well, we've seen the referee Rudy Battle from New Jersey. He handled Glenn McCrory's last world title fight, and he also did Najib Daho and Barry Michael in a world championship in Manchester. Jesse Reed in the blue there. He was last here with Frank Tate, who defeated Tony Simpson in Stafford. So there it is then, the big one, isn't it, for Billy Hardy. First crack at a world title, of course. And the only loss that Canizales has had was on points against the former Olympic champion, Paul Gonzalez. And he had Gonzalez down. But if we listen to the fight traders from America, they say that he's one of the best fighters around today. They're trying to call him the Roberto Duran of the 90s. But if the crowd can help at all, I promise you this is one of the best audiences for spurring their locals on here. To have two world champions from this part of the world would be some feat. It's Glenn McCrory, cruiserweight champion. IBF also is inside tonight.
Hardy must get his chin down a little bit lower, Reg. Already he's taken a couple of solid right hands, and this early in the fight, that's the last thing he wants. He's going to have to get that chin down and use his own jab. He has a lovely solid left jab, but he's taken a couple of chances already in this one.
Good sharp counter-puncher too, the Texan. Actually born in Texas, although obviously of Mexican parentage. But Hardy's now on a good winning run. He's had 3 British Championship defences in this ring, including a 1-round win. As I said, the crowd will spur Hardy on any success that he gets. They'll let him know. I think that may be the punch to look for, Jim. The right hand over the top that Canizales over Hardy's left lead. That bit awkward, that one. A bit of a swing, but he can be sharp with it.
Yeah, well, Canizales has landed too many right hands in the first round here. Hardy must get a little bit lower with his chin and to get the jab out a little bit sharper. Canizales is such a complete little fighter. We all know how hard a job it is that Hardy has, but he's a little bit reckless. His chin's too high, and he's taking too many chances.
And apparently Canizales had to work hard to do the weight. Often that happens away from home. This is the first time outside of America. Came in bang on 8 stone 6, the bantamweight limit. 8'5" and 2 ounces, Hardy.
Hardy's own punches are good in the first round here. He's taken a few right hands, I'd rather see him not taken, but his own punches are sharp. A fair enough start, but Canizales does look a little bit special at times.
Hardy's watched Canizales quite a lot on the videotape. Try to study his methods, but it can all go wrong when you get a crack on the chin in this business. And there's manager Daniel Mancini from London then, who's done a good job really with Hardy. He's had him in European Championship fights, won a British title, Lonsdale belt outright now. Hardy, he's done really well. He's 25 years old, from Sunderland, and actually works in this leisure centre. George Bowes, former champion as well. Jim, there's some replay there.
Yeah, a little bit worried how often Canizales caught Hardy with his right hand. See, there it goes. Far too often that was happening. Hardy's own punches are good in the first round, but a little bit reckless now and again.
Round 6. Quite right, Jim, there, of course. He is trying to ignore Hardy too much and underestimate him a bit. He's fighting with his face now, Canizales.
Yeah, I think he has. He's not showing the care a champion should show. I think he really has underestimated Hardy. Hardy's jab has been excellent tonight. Canizales is coming through the jab, but the punches are still landing. 2 excellent rounds in this fight Hardy has had, where he really has taken control. We'll see if he can have another good round here. See, he's still landing the jab as the champion comes forward.
Crowd there really being stirred by this comeback, as it were, by Hardy. But there's still a lot of fight left in the champion, and we're only not quite halfway through the fight yet. Swelling around the left eye too of Canizales is going to give him a bit of trouble there. Even the immediate ringsiders behind me here, the 100-pound spectators are managing to offer their 2 pence worth, as it were, to give Hardy some advice. Keep your hands up, son. I think he knows that.
The champion still looks to be the one with the power, but Hardy has landed so many jabs on target. That was a good shot he took in return there, Reg. That was a good solid right hand Hardy took there.
Yeah,
he's cut over the left eye, Reg, I think Hardy's cut over the left eye.
Jimmy's a good finisher with stamina too. His records prove that, Canizales. He can do it late in the fight.
It's another right hand is going home. These punches are troubling Hardy.
Oh, it's turned right around, and it looks a nasty gash there. Denny Mancini will have a hard job to work on that. In the 6th round. Going so well at that stage, Hardy. Not necessarily winning the fight, Jim, but he was certainly doing well.
He's well in the fight, and he's just caught the champion with his best punch of the fight, a left hook, but the champion's taking it, still coming back. See, Canizales is just so strong, and at this point, that looks to be the difference between... Canizales is cut over the right eye, Reg. They're both cut.
It's a matching set now, isn't it? Although I think, on the look of it, Hardy's might be the worst. Didn't hear the bell go there, and the referee says carry on, and now the bell's gone. They stopped early there. So the manager, Mancini's really got to work hard there, and the inspector in the corner in the suit outside, obviously, just making sure nothing but the adrenaline coagulant is being used. So dangerous time now for Billy Hardy, and always hard work for the seconds to try and staunch the blood. And as we watch the replay there, what a good round that was, and just after Hardy was cut, Canizales was then nicked around the eye as well. But there you are, you can see the blood for the first time properly there in slow motion. But even in slow motion, you can tell the speed of those punches coming in, but Hardy well under fire. The referee making sure nobody bolts from the gate, remembering Lloyd Hannigan in round 7. And a very keenly and fast-fought World Bantamweight Championship.
I think Canizales realises now more pressure is needed, Reg. He had a couple of rounds earlier on where he settled the pace down, and Hardy had 2 good rounds. I think he now realises he's going to have to keep Hardy under pressure for it as long as this fight goes. There goes a good left lead from the champion.
Well, the cornermen have done both sides a good patch-up job there. switching them now, head to body. Puts them in combinations, Jim, the whole time, doesn't he? Little salvos coming in from Canizales.
Yeah, I thought Canizales may have started feeling the pace now, but he's beginning to put the punches out in bursts, and the last couple are landing on Hardy.
The weigh-in, in fact, was last night, so they've got a bit of time to not have to dehydrate at all to make the weight, Canizales, and of course the same for Hardy, but they say he had to work hard to get down to 8 stone 6 pounds. May take its toll at the end of the contest, but doesn't seem to be showing yet.
See, obviously the cold weather over here would give the Canizales a few problems with the weight, but he's definitely looking so strong. Under pressure, so many of his left jabs are landing. There goes another 2 punches. Although he's the one under pressure, he's boxing so well under pressure, landing a lot of good solid leads.
He's even leading with the right hand, which is not quite the textbook way of doing it, and getting away with it.
So I think the champion is a little bit too loose, a little bit too reckless. Hardy's not allowed to catch him with a lot of punches, and he's well in this fight.
Wipe his face down in front of him, George. Look, no water in the eyes, just wipe him down. That's it, okay. Just hold it there. Put your head back, son. That was a good round, son.
Jim, good combination coming up here, I think, from Canizales.
Yeah, but in the middle part of the round, Canizales put punches together well, good shots, but Hardy took the play away from him several times. Canizales had a big round in the previous round, but Hardy knew he had to grit his teeth, and he came back and did it in this round. Landed a lot of good punches himself.
Yes, you hear that? But you've got to be positive.
And they're out for round 8 then. Just to remind you, scheduled for 12 rounds of World Championship. We've got to judge it from just past the halfway mark, and by the volume of punches, Canizales is a bit in front, isn't he?
Yeah, Canizales I would have slightly in front, but Hardy has landed so many jabs as Canizales has come forward. Although Canizales has been dictating the pace, maybe controlling the action, he's taking far too many punches now. See, he's getting caught with punches as we're talking here. But I still have Canizales slightly in front, but Hardy's had 2 very good rounds, and plenty of the other rounds he's given the champion plenty of trouble. The champion just seems that little bit stronger when it counts.
Even when he looks a bit under fire, as he often is there, Hardy, his counter punches well, as that.
See, Hardy has caught Canizales so often as he comes in before he gets his own punches off. And that's what's keeping him banging this fight, Reggie. There can't be much in this. See, there we go again.
But always so when it's a good contest, the referee's hardly been involved at all there, Rudy Battle, from New Jersey. See, this is now piled on the pressure a bit in this bit of the fight, isn't he, Jim Canizales? That's what I mean. He has to be in front because of the sheer volume of punches.
Yeah, he's taken so many on the way, and he hasn't paid enough attention to defence, but he has controlled so much of the action. Again, good punches from Hardy, no effect. But it just seems to be the strength that's a little bit of difference between these two men tonight.
Well, he picked him off well there, Hardy, didn't he? Canizales must have thought, where did that come from? But as we've been saying all along, he tends to ignore the punches, and Hardy can dig a bit, as we know. Well, I said the volume of the betting, the late betting, was that it would go 12 rounds. I'm wondering if they might be right. There it is. So he won the British Championship, and Ray Gilbert at St Helens, and also won a Lonsdale belt outright.
Come on. That's it. And again. It's a four-round fight. A four-round fight. Come on. Billy, if you want to do it, son, you can do it. I mean it.
1, 2, 3, get a jab back. Come on again. You've got to sharpen up on the chair. Get in for combinations. Don't come now.
Wait. Richard T. Richard T. Got to fight like you.
So round 9, and in Hardy's corner there, manager Mancini saying, come on now, it's a 4-round fight. Well, with all the build-up we had and the word from the American fight traders that Canizales was one of the little great ones, it's certainly wonders what's happened to him here. As they say in the States, it was no easy job against the Limey.
But Reg, I think Hardy has produced work far beyond what we imagined. He really is fired up. He's been under pressure for most of the fight, but he's been throwing and landing. Oh, good shot, Reg. Bang on the ribs. Yeah, there was a little dwell there too as he hit him. He wondered what had hit him there, didn't he? Well, that was some shot. First time Hardy's been down in this contest, of course. A real punch in the rib cage. Really going to try and work to the body there. Not that it's going to neglect the chin at all, Canizales, but he knows he's had some success with that, and he won't leave that alone. That left hook, look at that, he doubles it up. Oh, he's really tried to dig it there, Jim. He plants it well, doesn't he? Well, thankfully, Hardy managed to block that one, but he looks so solid, so strong, the champion. See, Hardy's landing the punches, but not really discouraging him enough.
Trying to tuck his elbow in against his side there, Hardy, sensibly.
See, the champion, Reg, has wasted so many punches all through the fight here. Has come back into this round in tremendous fashion here. Again, the jab, pinning the champion as he comes in.
What a good little battle it is too, as you would expect from the World Championship. Certainly is marked around the eyes, Canizales.
Well, although for a lot of the time Hardy hasn't matched the pace of the champion, he's been far more accurate. Even as the champion lands punches, Hardy's catching him as he comes in.
And the crowd know it as well, giving it the chance again. know they're having to work there in Canizales' corner, but Hardy there, not surprisingly, but just when he, was well in control, it didn't seem likely that he would go down at all.
Well, when Hardy come up off the floor, maybe he left it. That was a tremendous left-hand punch, right onto the short rib. Down he went, but I was surprised the way Hardy got himself back into the fight and actually controlled a great part of the rest of that round. That was a beautiful punch, and Hardy, very cool, looked over to the corner, got back up, got on with the job.
I'll give an idea of the heavy swelling he's got over that left eye now. Round 10. Time out, and something's happening over there in Hardy's corner. Something with just some tape or something was in the ring. They just kicked it out. I doubt very much whether Canizales has been marked up like this, Jim, in a previous fight. I don't think he has.
Reg, Hardy has landed so many punches all the way through the fight as Canizales has been applying the pressure. He must be well into this fight. Canizales has been very careless with his own defences. I think he underestimated Hardy, and he looked very unhappy as he went back to his corner at the end of the previous round. I think he's shocked at the resistance and the show that Hardy's put up here. The champion's right hand, and this time Hardy showed no effect. Now, that is good news for Billy Hardy at this stage. If Hardy can keep pushing the champion back, Reg, we could have a new world champion tonight.
Yeah, there's always a problem of how the American and Italian judges are going to see it, and of course Dave Parris from London, who's a star-grade referee in this country. Well, it's a good comeback round, as they say, for Hardy here.
Hardy, once again, is the man with the accurate punches. The champion doing the pressurising, but Hardy's so accurate.
What a gutsy show, anyway. And a very competent one at that. The champion strength for strength, so certainly it would seem that the training that he's done in South Africa with better conditions for him, warmer climate, has really pumped him up and got him into great shape and mentally thinking better, I'm told.
I think Canizales' vision is badly affected in his left eye, Reg. I don't think he can see too much, and that is the jabs, the constant jabs that Hardy has been driving home.
Round with the crowd really getting excited and rising to that. And there it is, £100 to £25 they paid to get in here tonight.
Canizales landed a couple of good right hands. There's one, didn't trouble Hardy in the slightest. He come back with his own counters. The same thing happened later in the round. The champion again landed a solid right hand. No effect. So suddenly we can see that Hardy has the strength maybe to lift this title. What a great performance it's been so far.
You can't see the right hands. Keep telling him.
Round 11, Canizales telling his trainer he can't see properly. I should say Hardy is saying that. I didn't quite pick it up with all this din that's around here, and you can understand why.
Yeah, Hardy's corner is saying the champion can't see a right hand because he's blinded in his left eye. Keep throwing it. But I would say the champion is something a little bit special here, Reggie. He's raised the pace yet again. What a tremendously strong man he is. But back comes Hardy again.
He won a defence of the championship against Kelvin Seabrook in the 11th round. Cracking fight though, Jim, isn't it? The clean one.
Fight again, and the accurate shots as we're speaking, Reg, coming again from Hardy.
Minute gone in the 11th. Well, I promise you, cut the atmosphere with a knife here. They're standing up at the back, and any success that Hardy has, they're with him there and jumping into the top of their seats, it would seem. Oh, what a good performance. He looked like he hurt Canizales there. His legs buckled there, Canizales, definitely.
For the first time, Hardy looks the stronger of the two, Reg.
Absolutely, and he's dictating here as well. Minute to go in the 11th.
Apart from the knockdown, Reg, Canizales hasn't really had any great success in the last 3 or 4 rounds. Hardy really has come right back into it.
Well, they're throwing punches at a very fast rate indeed, and they're good, hurtful punches too. I promise you, watching close up as we are, it's a tribute to their durability and their gameness now. This is really when it counts in a World Championship fight. And the referee telling the Hardy's manager to get down. He was almost on the ring apron there, but he certainly Mancini didn't agree with that. Jim, have a look at this one.
See, again, all the accurate stuff coming from the challenger. Although the champion has thrown a lot of leather in the second half of the fight, I feel the accurate punches have been coming from Hardy. That was another good round for Hardy, and he finished the round looking a lot stronger. See, here he is, he's pushing the champion back. A long time since the champion has had a good round.
Well, final round, and Canizales' left eye almost closed, and Rudy Battle, referee, hasn't called the doctor up to examine it now, and it's highly unlikely that he would stop it in the final round. And so it's a tremendous performance by Billy Hardy, who's the longest reigning of the current British champions.
Hardy hasn't missed him with a jab in this round yet, Reg. That's all he wants to do, keep his chin down and keep ramming that jab home, and I feel he'll be champion.
Well, I'll tell you, if he gets the decision at the end of this round now, it'll take a while to collect the judges' cards and give to the supervisor, John Robinson, etc. They'll cheer so loud it'll crack the paint on the ceilings around here. What a good finish as well. It's been a fast fight from the start. Really is egg size now, the swelling, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Canizales has been seeing out of that eye for the past 3 rounds. But, I mean, it wasn't a head clash that did the damage. It was Hardy's accurate punching. And, Reggie, I feel the champion has really wasted so many punches throughout the fight. Hardy must really be in this fight with a great chance.
Better performance by Billy Hardy than when he last fought for the European Championship in Italy, when he had a job chasing a runner there, but he really has pulled it out of the fire here, and I'm not sure which way these judges are going. I must say, Jim, I don't normally fence it, but it's a very difficult one.
Reg, I'm going with Hardy. I feel his punches have been far more accurate, especially in the second half of the fight. The champion has wasted so many punches, and he hasn't really paid any attention to defence. The champion has walked straight into Hardy's punches all the way through, so even when he was having good rounds, Hardy was still landing good shots. I feel the accuracy to the Hardy in front here.
What an uppercut that one. I tell you, if the judges do have it close by the last round, they're going to lean a bit to Hardy here because his punches have been more correct, as he did there.
Yeah, Reg, I've got to go with Billy Hardy. It's so long since the champion's had any real success, and Hardy's knocked his head back so often. I've got to go with Billy Hardy here.
Well, that's it. It's all over. And now we've got to wait in the sweaty palms while we get the decision. And Jim Watt's firmly gone for Hardy. And I must say, if there was any doubt, I certainly thought he won the last round with a cleaner hitting, and it should go his way. But we've got to sit and wait, as you always have to at the end of a World Championship when it's a good fight like this.
Decision.
Split decision. That is not good news.
Judge Richard Murray scored contest 115-113 Canizales. Judge David Parrish scored the contest 116-113 Billy Hardy.
So the London judge went for Hardy.
Walter Cavalieri 115-114 Canizales.
So Canizales retains the championship on the most narrowest of margins with a split verdict. So a great disappointment, and understandably there in Hardy's corner. One of the judges I heard scored the last 2 rounds even, and I certainly don't agree with that. Jim, last word.
Well, even Billy Hardy gets hometown decisions at home, but he gets them against him, Reg. Terrible. The most surprised man in the place, Canizales there, still with that belt round his waist. Now, no way can I agree with that. The champion wasted too much work, wasted too many punches, and took far too many punches all the way through the 12 rounds.
Billy, if you're wondering how you didn't get the points decision, let me tell you that the Italian judge made the last 2 rounds even. Can you believe that?
No. I threw more shots in the last 2 rounds, but I didn't all fight. So how can you mark the fight even?
Because you do expect a fair situation over in this country.
Yeah, I've experienced it twice in Italy. Now it's happened again with an Italian judge. What is this, politics?
It was a brilliant performance by you, though. You've never boxed like that.
Well, I knew what I had to do against Canizales. We've watched him on video, and that was the type of fight that I had to do to beat him. And I proved tonight that I'm world class, and I can win one of the versions of the world title. And I'm very sorry it's not this one.
Well, that was that result swung on the Italian judge who made the last 2 rounds even. Now, you are champion, that's all that matters, the final verdict. But you might find that surprising. Didn't you not think Hardy won the last 2 rounds?
Oh, no, I thought I was keeping the pressure, being the aggressor, and I lost, and I won the fight throughout, you know. And I'm pleased with the decision because
What about those last 2 rounds, though? Sure, I mean, you couldn't even see what you were doing the last 2 rounds.
No, I mean, I kept the pressure, and I knew I need to win the last 2 rounds to win the fight, and I put all the extra effort to win the last 2 rounds.
Well, the other judges didn't agree, but you are champion. Now, you've come here with a fantastic reputation, and we can see your skills and power, particularly your power. But did you underestimate the British challenger?
Oh, yes, I did. You know, I was expecting to knock him out, but he turned out to be a lion, the toughest fight of my life.
So you were really impressed with Hardy tonight?
Oh, yes, I'm really impressed. You know, he's strong. He's a strong fighter, and, you know, and I'm more than pleased to give him a rematch.
Will you fight Billy Hardy again? Jesse Reed, is that fight really on?
Oh, we'd love to fight him again. You know, we'll fight him in our hometown where we get the crowd pulling and stuff. Every time the guy threw a punch and missed, the crowd yelled. Everybody thought he was landing punches. This is from a butt, you know. And so, you know, it closed his eye. He still was rolling the punches.
Actually, the slow motion,
yeah,
Jesse,
Orlando won the fight by 8 out of the 12 rounds. He was the aggressor. He landed the better shots. He had the guy down. He got a butt twice. The referee warned him on the butts. That's what he's got the cuts from.
Okay. It's a good fight, though, wasn't it?
Excellent.
Oh,
Billy Hardy fought a great fight. We'll love to fight him again.
And you'll fight him?
Yeah, definitely.
It's got to be in Texas this time.
Yeah, we'll bring him over to our hometown and see how well he does.
Thank you. Thank you.